Civilians have been evacuated.
Explosion.
A new life form has been
He's mysterious.
quarantined.
If you look or ask any scientist, where's the most likely chance that there's going to be life elsewhere in the solar system, they would all say there's a moon by Jupiter called Europa.
One of the other worlds in our solar system that we think might have the right conditions to host life is Europa, one of the icy moons orbiting Jupiter in the outer solar system. And the interesting thing about Europa is that we've since been able to explore in exquisite detail this system of moons around Jupiter with a probe called Galileo that went out and took lots of measurements and took lots of photographs of Jupiter and its moons. And we've seen that Europa, although it's an icy world, it's very, very cold on the surface and is covered in this thick shell of hard frozen water of ice. We see a lot of evidence that beneath this frozen shell there's an ocean of liquid water.
And on the surface of the moon is this cracked ice, which tells them that there is still a liquid ocean underneath with a molten core, which is exactly the same conditions that life began on Earth.
If that ice from the surface can get down deeper into the ocean beneath, perhaps where we see these regions of cracks opening up and closing again and kind of squeezing water in and out, or regions where we see the surface has melted through completely and the icebergs have drifted around for a bit. These are ways of getting ice from the surface that's become rich in oxygen down into the ocean beneath. So there could be an influx, there could be a way of transporting oxygen down to that dark ocean and supporting bacterial life and perhaps even more complex life. There's certainly a possibility, a good enough possibility, that we're going to Europa to search for life there in the coming years. We're planning missions already to do what the film had set out and the premise.
Be quiet, be quiet.